This is Catrina Lafleur's recording for Cranford Installment 4, which is Chapters 7 and 8. I found what was most notable about this installment was how lighthearted it was compared to the end of the last one, which was very serious. This was more gossipy, and I kind of relate to it. But yeah, a lot of it is spent with the Cranford ladies kind of gossiping about who's doing what and how Mrs. Jamieson and I forget her name. Mrs. Fitzadam and Mrs. Jamieson's relationship, where Mrs. Jamieson refuses to acknowledge Mrs. Fitzadam's at all. No matter how polite she is, even if she curtsies low enough, everyone's like, yeah, Mrs. Jamieson's just staring at the wall since she's not moving any muscles to look down at her, Mrs. Fitzadam. Which, that's action on Mrs. Jamieson's part is mirrored in the second half of the installment, where she has a guest over and everyone's wanting to know all the details about her guest, and she doesn't let people visit for a while, and then because they feel shunned, they refuse to acknowledge or look at her and her guest at church on Sundays. So I thought that mirroring was really interesting, since when you act that way, you'll probably be the recipient too. And it must have worked, since Mrs. Jamieson invites everyone to come to a little party, get to know her guest, whose name is Lady Glenmire. And part of the comedic aspect of this is everyone's like, well, I'm not going to go. Oh, I'm not going to go. And then everyone shows up in their best clothes. And the rest of the party scene is just talking about these ladies' clothes, gossipy. It's very lighthearted and really funny. Of the story about the cat eating the lace, which I think is to help show that these ladies don't know how to act in formal society. They don't know what stories to tell to a lady. And it makes it really relatable and just really funny. So it was good. I liked this installment.